Along with a crime drama from the heaviest of Hollywood heavyweights, we've got a musical comedy based off an off-Broadway show, season 3 of a prime sci-fi comedy, a dramedy about an Iranian American and her family, plus an unheard of 7th season of a Netflix original series. It's all coming up on this week's What to Watch.
Money flows freely here now.
I do love that money, sir.
Hitting theaters is the Western crime drama Killers of the Flower Moon. This film was directed by Martin Scorsese and stars Leonardo DiCaprio and Robert De Niro, not to mention people like Jesse Plemons, John Lithgow, and Brendan Fraser in supporting roles. And all of that stuff wrapped up in a nice little movie is reason number 1 to check this one out. Reason 2 is that it's based on a popular 2017 nonfiction book of the same name by David Grann, and tells the story of a series of murders in the Osage Nation of Oklahoma in the 1920s, after oil was found on tribal land. And reason 3, because it premiered at Cannes back in May, Killers of the Flower Moon is already certified fresh at 95% on the tomato meter and is generating plenty of Oscar buzz to go with it. Good luck against Barbenheimer.
If Mom and Dad got married again, then we'd have a real family.
What if we trick them into getting back together?
What are you doing here?
The twins!
Singing its way into theaters is the comedy film Dix the Musical. This one is based on an off-Broadway musical with a not-safe-for-work title, Identical Twins, if you insist I say it, and comes from director Larry Charles. If his name sounds familiar, it's because he was a writer on Seinfeld and he directed a bunch of Sacha Baron Cohen mockumentaries like Borat. Pretty solid reason and a half to check this one out. Another would be the stellar cast with Megan Mullally, Nathan Lane, Megan Thee Stallion, and Bowen Yang, among others, in this story about two business adversaries who realize they're identical twins and switch places to reunite their divorced parents. In other words, it's basically The Parent Trap with a very adult twist. Plus, this is the first musical film from the studio A24, which just keeps giving us banger after banger, it seems, and after premiering at the Toronto Film Festival, it's sitting fresh at 77% on the tomato meter with about 60 reviews and counting.
No, he's nowhere in the system, so I rebooted him from a backup copy. There's another you living in Lakeview.
You think this is identity theft?
Processing and checking the startup disc for Season 3 is the sci-fi comedy series Upload. Starring Robbie Amell and Andy Allo, this Prime show is set in a technologically advanced future where humans can choose to be uploaded into a virtual afterlife. It's a very interesting premise and a great reason to give this one a try. It was created by Greg Daniels, whose resume, printed or digitally uploaded, includes adapting The Office for the US, co-creating Parks and Rec, and writing for SNL and The Simpsons. Okay, we get it, and you get another reason to download Upload. Lastly, the first 2 seasons are fresh on the tomato meter, with critics praising it for witty writing and a winsome cast that makes it an afterlife worth living. And speaking of cast, Janine Mason has joined for Season 3 as a senior exec at the uploading company Horizon, in charge of new products and cybersecurity. Ooh, she sounds important.
This is my family in a nutshell.
The Disco King, the Troublemaker, JFK Jr. minus the plane crash, the Brainiac, the Goth, the Hippie, the Greaser, and the Metrosexual. And me.
Oh my God, I love drag queens.
Oh no, I'm an actor.
Getting a limited theatrical release this week is The Persian Version. This dramedy follows the ups and downs of a young Iranian-American woman played by Layla Mohammadi, who clashes with her mother and learns a big family secret while her father recovers from a heart transplant. Intrigued, yes? That's reason number 1 to see this. Another reason is that it was directed by Miriam Keshevars, known for her 2011 certified fresh film, Circumstance, which won the Audience Award at Sundance, just like The Persian Version did earlier this year. Love that consistency. And speaking of which, after the festival circuit, the movie is fresh at 87% on the tomato meter with about 30 reviews and counting. That's reason 3 to head to theaters for this one, and reason 3A is that it's just good to get out sometimes.
I am locked the in.
It's second period. Can we stop with the screaming, Alex Jones?
Sit down.
I mean, that's the whole show. That's what we're doing.
Please do not break the fourth wall. We just had it repaired.
And finally, returning for a 7th season on Netflix is the adult animated sitcom Big Mouth. And if you feel like it's too late to hop into a show after 7 seasons, you're dead wrong. Because this one has been renewed for an 8th and final season, making it Netflix's longest-running original scripted series ever, which gives you plenty of time to get caught up before the end. It's perfect planning, and you're welcome. Another reason to consider Big Mouth is the relatable coming-of-age premise and storylines, focusing on a group of students at an awkward time, aka puberty, as they form relationships and learn tough lessons along the way. And thirdly, along with the usual voice cast that includes co-creator Nick Kroll, John Mulaney, Maya Rudolph, and Ayo Edebiri, the confirmed list of guest stars for Season 7 is too long to list, but it does feature Megan Thee Stallion, Lupita Nyong'o, Zazie Beetz, Rosie Perez, Zach Galifianakis, and more. Hey, it's a big mouth to fill. Get it? Big mouth. Okay. Well, there you have it. 5 picks to keep your eyes focused on something besides your phone for a while. Be sure to let us and your fellow viewers know in the comments what you did check out, whether it was on this list or not. Remember to check out RottenTomatoes.com for the latest updates on scores and reviews for everything mentioned, as well as the movie and TV world at large. That's all for today, Fresh Family. Until next week, stay fresh.